lahir dan tumbuh di tempat sampah.
Born and raised among garbage.
Denpasar, Sabtu sore 16 Agustus 2025, jarum jam mengarah ke angka 4.
Denpasar, on Saturday afternoon, August 16, 2025, the clock pointed to 4.
Sinar matahari masih cukup terik.
The sunlight still quite scorching.
Beberapa warga tampak sedang menikmati sore bercengkrama bersama tetangga di sebelah rumah.
Some residents were seen enjoying the afternoon, chatting with neighbors next door.
Ada juga segerombolan remaja yang sedang bermain layangan di gundukan tanah bercampur sampah.
There was also a group of teenagers flying kites on a mound of soil mixed with trash.
Bukan sampah biasa, melainkan gunungan sampah.
Not the usual trash, but a mountain of garbage.
Namun, bagi para penghuni di sekitar TPA Suwung, sampah adalah sahabat.
However, for the people living around Suwung landfill, garbage is a friend.
Sebagian warga lahir dan besar di sana.
Some residents were born and grew up there.
Pemukiman itu sering terletak di sisi utara TPA Suwung dengan satu nama jalan yakni Jalan Pesanggaran Gang Merpati.
The settlement itself is located on the northern side of Suwung landfill with one street named Pesanggaran Street, Merpati Oli.
Layaknya pemukiman menengah ke bawah, ada bangunan rumah semi permanen dan permanen.
Like lower middle class settlement, there are semi-permanent and permanent houses.
Ada juga dua bangunan kos yang sedang dalam proses pembangunan. Ada juga dua bangunan kos yang sedang dalam proses pembangunan.
There are also two boarding houses that is currently under construction.
Kondisi jalan di pemukiman itu tidak buruk.
The road condition in the settlement is not bad.
Jalan terbuat dari blok cor-coran, beton, atau paving.
The streets are made of concrete blocks or paving.
Ada selokan dan lebar jalan yang cukup untuk satu mobil dan dua motor.
There is a drainage ditch and the road is wide enough for one car and two motorcycles.
Di sisi utara adalah lahan yang difungsikan untuk memilah dan menyimpan sampahnya di karung besar berwarna putih yang dibawa puluhan pemulung dari TPA Suwung.
On, on the northern side, there is land used for sorting and storing garbage in large white sacks brought by dozens of scavengers from the Suwung landfill.
Bangunannya semi permanen seperti pasar tradisional yang memanjang dan terbagi menjadi beberapa bilik.
The building is semi-permanent, resembling a traditional market that stretches out and is divided into several stalls.
Anton adalah warga Jalan Pesanggaran yang tidak setuju dengan rencana penutupan TPA Suwung.
Anton is a resident of Pesanggaran Street who disagrees with the plan to close the Suwung landfill.
Sebab dia dan banyak anggota keluarganya menggantungkan hidup dari sampah.
Because he and many of his family members depend on garbage for a living.
Kalau dibilang nggak setuju ya pasti, karena sandang pangan, adik saya pengumpul dan orang-orang yang kerja di TPA Suwung. Kata
If
Anton
you
di
ask,
lanjutkan.
oke, lanjut.
Kata Anton ditemui Detik Bali di TPA Suwung
Ya,
Sabtu.
kamu lanjut. Of course, I do, because it's about food and clothing. My younger sibling is a collector and so are many people working at the landfill, Anton said when met at Suwung landfill on Saturday.
Anton mengaku tinggal di pemukiman itu sejak lahir.
Anton said he has lived in that neighborhood since he was born.
Dia dibesarkan oleh orang tua yang berprofesi sebagai pemulung dan pengepul sampah di TPA Suwung.
He was raised by parents who worked as scavengers and waste collectors and Suwung landfill.
Tak hanya orang tuanya, beberapa anak saudaranya juga bekerja di TPA itu sebagai pengepul dan pemulung.
Not only his parents, but several of his relatives also worked at the landfill as collectors and scavengers.
Selain alasan itu, Anton juga tidak memandang pemukiman itu sepenuhnya tidak layak ditinggali.
Apart from that, Anton doesn't see the settlement as completely unfit for living.
Menurutnya, aroma sampah yang merebak setiap hari justru lebih kuat tercium dari jauh.
According to him, the stench of garbage that spreads every day is actually stronger when smelled from afar.
Soal asap akibat sampah yang terbakar, Anton mengaku hanya tinggal mengungsi saja ke rumah mertuanya.
As for the smoke from burning trash, Anton admitted he just moves to his in-laws' house.
Kalau dibilang bau, mungkin karena sudah terbiasa. Yang bau itu dari luar. Kalau terjadi kebakaran ya terganggu kalau itu. Biasanya saya ke rumah mertua saya di Kedonganan, kata Anton.
If you say it smells, maybe we are already used to it. The smell is actually stronger from outside. When a fire happens, that's disturbing. Usually I stay at my in-laws' house in Kadonganan, Anton said.
Andiono, setali tiga uang, warga asal Malang yang juga tinggal Gang Merpati itu menolak penutupan TPA Suwung, kecuali ada solusi pasti dari pemerintahan Provinsi Bali.
Andiono shared the same view. The Malang-born resident, who also lives on Merpati Oli, rejects the closure of Suwung landfill unless there is a definite solution from the Bali provincial government.
Tidak bisa, pasti ada solusinya. TPA Suwung ditutup ya setuju, tapi harus ada solusinya dahulu, kata Andiono.
That's not possible. There must be a solution. If Suwung landfill is closed, yes, I agree, but there
Andiono mengatakan penutupan TPA Suwung akan menyulitkan warga membuang sampah.
he said closing Suwung landfill will make it difficult for residents to throw away their trash.
Menurutnya, pemerintah seharusnya memaksimalkan fasilitas pengolahan yang efisien dan konsisten untuk perlahan mengurangi tumpukan sampah yang menggunung bertahun-tahun.
According to him, the government should maximize efficient and consistent waste processing facilities to slowly reduce the mountain of trash that has built up for years.
Apalagi, meski tidak berprofesi sebagai pemulung atau pengepul, dirinya sudah 25 tahun tinggal di pemukiman Gang Merpati itu.
Moreover, although he is not a scavenger or collector, he has lived in Merpati Oli settlement for 25 years.
Jika TPA Suwung ditutup, dirinya mengaku juga akan kesulitan membuang sampah.
If Suwon landfill is closed, he admitted he would also have difficulty in throwing away their garbage.
Kalau langsung ditutup, bagaimana kami buang sampah, katanya.
If it's suddenly closed, where are we supposed to throw away our trash? He said.
Andiono mengaku sengaja merantau dari Malang ke Bali untuk berternak babi.
Andiono admitted that he purposely migrated from Malang to Bali to raise pigs.
Seiring waktu, dia punya usaha warung di rumahnya.
Over time, he also opened a small food stall at his house.
Berternak babi dan usaha warung miliknya jadi sumber penghidupan sehari-hari.
Raising pigs and his food stall business became his daily source of income.
Dia hanya sesekali mengais sampah makanan untuk pakan ternak babinya.
He only occasionally collected leftover food waste for pig feed.
Awalnya, Andiono mengaku tidak terlalu nyaman dengan aroma menyengat sampah di TPA Suwung.
At first, Andiono admitted he was not comfortable with the stench of Suwung landfill.
Tak butuh waktu lama, akhirnya dia terbiasa juga dengan aroma sampah di TPA Suwung.
But it didn't take long until he got used to the smell of Suwung landfill.
Pertama kali ya terganggu, pasti kaget dengan aroma sampahnya, tapi sekarang sudah terbiasa katanya.
At first, of course, it was disturbing. I was shocked by the smell, but now I'm used to it, he said.
Karena sudah terbiasa, tak terbesit sedikit pun dirinya untuk pindah rumah ke lokasi yang lebih nyaman.
Because he is already used to it, he never thought of moving to a more comfortable place.
Jika pindah rumah, dirinya harus memulai usaha dari awal lagi.
According to him, if he moved, he would have to start his business all over again. Thank you.
Thank you.